Yep, it's no fun without a sewer. And then electricity was just another obstacle I had to overcome. This is America, and I think I have the right to dance around the burning can or wave my stick in the air. But I guess a lot of people frown on that. But I think, you know, people died for this freedom that we have, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. I think ultimately they were just trying to push me out of here and bully me out. It was just, I love this piece of earth, but it's not to be no more. Now they've got me out of here. Okay, when we're doing the dishes, we have to do them in something like this so to catch the water, so you can ultimately throw the water out, because we can't send it down the drain. That's why I think our weeds are doing so good outside. They like the wash water. I have plastic bags here. And then you can do your duty. Which is kind of a disgusting thing to have to do, but I just felt like the house was going to get fixed, and I just couldn't see getting thrown out of your house like I was in Russia or somewhere where they could just come in and tell me to get out of the house. I thought this was America still. I'm having my doubts anymore. Yeah, so that's how we take care of that part of the situation. So this is like, that's where my stove was. It was in the backyard now. My fire pit, I have a 55-gallon drum I used to have in the corner there, and I had a chimney going up to the roof. So that's why you might notice some of the smoke in here. Sometimes it won't vent as good as it should, so you got smoke in here at times. And you can see how I have the bricks there because that hole down there. One time my fireplace got so hot it caught fire, so I had to deflect the heat with the bricks. But I had a lot of good times in this garage, dancing around the can and just carving things and just having a little fun. Probably started when I was a little kid. I remember messing around like that when I was a little guy, but I've always felt that it was inside of me to dance around cans and kind of have a little fun. Adam, come here. This man here wanted to be an assistant Mojo man, and I just didn't think he had the innards for it, because I told him those spirits might hurt his ass.
Yeah, well, I've seen him and I talked with him, and I told him, I said, you know, I says, Mando's got a goal of heart, man. He's trying to keep this place for you guys, you know, because I'm one that don't believe it unless I see it with my own two eyes. It might sound crazy, but there is another life after death. My wife got into that black worshiping devil down there in Dana Point. I went to a police officer named Doug, and I asked him for help, and he told me, according to my record, you know, I might lose my daughter. I said, but she'd be better off in a foster home. But he never looked into it. A month later, they sacrificed her and had her cremated. And as a matter of fact, you want to see a picture of her? I had a triple bypass too.
Yeah, that's a zipper.
Yeah, that's my zipper.
He's got a pretty
and this is my baby girl. She was 13 at the time, and it still eats me to this day.
We have to run the generator at night to have lights. Hey viejo,
Yeah.
let's get a fire started.
He used to throw everything in there. Axes, files. One day we even seen him pick up a file out of there. It was so cherry red, and he starts filing there. We tell him, hey Mando, that thing is on. He goes, huh? He throws it back in, not a blister on him. Not a blister on him, man. People looking like, oh hell no.
Example of things I threw in there, an old hinge.
Yeah,
Who knows what that was? It's melted. I used to throw glass and aluminum cans in there.
This is something he made when he was practicing out of welding.
Yeah.
But it worked. He threw this thing in the
Yeah.
fire. He threw all these hatchet things in the fire too. Every one of these puppies were in the fire. They did have a handle on them, but not anymore.
I just kind of threw them in there to burn them up for some reason. It's just enjoyable to me.
The fire department
There you
came
go.
here a couple of times. They
Yeah.
asked him, "What are you doing?"
He says, "What are you doing burning trash?" And I says, "Excuse me, my friend, I'm not burning trash." He says, "It looks like you're burning trash to me." I says, "I'm practicing my freedom of religion, sir." And he says, "What religion is that?" I says, "Voodoo." He says, "Hoodoo?" I says, "No, voodoo." He goes, "It's your religion to burn trash?" I says, "No, sir, it's my religion to have a fire and dance around it like this. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
What I just did.
I would think I'm the last Mojo man in Garden Grove, and who knows, maybe another one will come. I hate phone calls at times like this. Hello? Oh, we're just taking pictures.